Greetings, guys. Mokhosi JPY, this is your mentor. As I spoke before, I said that we're gonna break it down, the top-down analysis, because of once we go deep into top-down analysis, we're gonna realize the things that people didn't realize. Because of remember, top-down analysis, there is each and every beside top-down analysis, each and every strategy it has the probability and possibility, advantages and disadvantages. So we are looking at USD, as you can see here. First of all, once you are using a top-down analysis, you need to overhaul the structure of the market, because of once you don't understand the structure of the market, you're gonna fall under the trap. So we are avoiding this kind of trap. We don't want this disease of stop loss hitting unnecessary. We don't want to lose unnecessary, rather lose with a reason. You see, so it's very, very absolutely important to follow top-down analysis. So currently right now, as we can see here, we have a major support here, and then we have a major resistance. Hey, I'm gonna be slow because I'm using a touchpad. I'm not using a mouse. So currently right now, first of all, we managed to overhaul the structure of the market. We managed to see that the overall structure of the market is a uptrend or it's a downtrend. So this is our highest point, and then this is our lowest point. Major support and major resistance. And then remember one concept, each and every time once we are trading on the foreigners exchange market, you need to understand this concept. The market, it moves with the impulsive. This is a first phase. Our second phase is a corrective side. After a corrective side, we know that we're expecting what? Another impulsive side. That's a concept. There is no way that the market will trend each and every time. The market, it moves with impulsive and corrective. Those corrective, they are the patterns, the W formation, the flat pattern, the ranging market, expanding pattern, inverse head and shoulder, the head and shoulders, the bullish flag, the continuation pattern, the bearish flag, the symmetrical triangle. Those all the patterns that we know. They are the corrective. They are the one that are forming the corrective. So currently right now, as we manage to see that the overall structure of the market have been doing what? Have been trending to the upside. This is our impulsive. This is our corrective. So we're going to move, as we can see, within a major support and a major resistance. We started to realize that the market itself, it managed to give us a pattern, which is the flat pattern, which is the ranging market. Remember, this kind of pattern, it gives you two opportunities. It's either to buy the market or to sell the market. That's why we need to use this concept of buy lower, sell high. Remember, our lower is our support, our high is our resistance. So let's just go to another time frame while we are looking this thing of a ranging market. But currently right now, we are going to go deeper inside of this range. Because of right now, we are understanding that the probability and possibility, there are high possibility that the price, it can shoot to the upside. So we're going to move to another time frame, which is our weekly time frame. The reason why we move to another time frame is because of there are some other zones that cannot be seen into a monthly time frame. There are some other pattern that cannot be seen into a monthly time frame. There are some other even the level that you cannot see into this time frame. So while we are moving to another time frame, you're gonna realize the things that you didn't realize from a monthly time frame. The same thing when we go to school. Let me just make an example by the high school. When you go to a grade 10, the things that you're gonna learn from the grade 10 is not gonna be the same. Actually, it's the same, but the standard, they will increase the standard. Once you go to from grade 11 to grade 12, they will keep increasing the standard. So I'm moving to another time frame, which is our weekly time frame, so that we can able to realize the things that we didn't realize before. Hey, this flu is killing me, guys, but let's push. So currently right now, guys, as you can see, we are into a weekly time frame. We are into our weekly time frame. Sorry. I said I'm gonna be slow because I'm using a touchpad. I'm not using a mouse. So as I said that we are going to go deeper into this range. We are going to go deeper into this range. Mokozi, go deeper, Bafana. So currently right now, as we can see, first of all, before you can think about them to buy or to sell, you need to understand a phase, and then you need to understand the level. Are you in an impulsive phase or are you in a corrective phase? Are you buying the market at a support or are you buying the market at the resistance? So currently right now, as we can see, the market itself, as I said, that we'll go deeper into this level here. So first of all, this level, it's a range. This is our range again. It's a range. It's a first phase, it's an impulsive phase. Second phase, it's a corrective phase. Another phase, impulsive phase. Another phase, corrective phase. Another phase, impulsive phase. That's the nature of the market. At the end of the day, we're gonna say it's an uptrend. The market is trending to the upside. So let's go to another time frame. But before we can move to another time frame, let's just dive deep into this level here. Let's check. So currently right now, guys, as you can see here, the market itself, we in the middle of the trend. The price itself, it managed to give us what? It managed to give us a W formation. That W formation, it have the probability and possibility. This it can happen, this it cannot happen. If this is not going to happen, this is going to happen. So if you can look at very well, the market it given us the head and shoulder pattern. This side as a whole, I will say that this is our shoulders. This is our head. This is another shoulder. There are high possibility that if this the W formation is not going to work, as we can see, this is our W formation. If the market is not going to respect this W formation, the price itself, it will bounce to our resistance and came back and expecting what? An impulsive leg to push the price to the downside. This is our probability and possibility. If this is not going to happen, what's the next that it can happen? Let's move on. So currently right now, if this the downside is if it's not going to happen, that means we'll be expecting the price to do what? The price to shoot to the upside and came back, respect this level, and the price shoot to the upside. That's the probability and possibility. But according to the way we seen the overall structure, we see this impulsive, the price itself, it managed to give us our bullish flag, and the market itself, it went down, and the market itself, it created what? Another pattern, which is the inverse head and shoulder, not the head and shoulder, sorry. And the price went down. The price rejected at the support. While the price it rejected to the support, the reason why is because of the W formation that was formed here. So the pattern it completed, but it managed to fail. As we know that this pattern is changing the direction of the market. So currently right now, let's see what is going to happen. So while the market it managed to respect this level, there are high possibility that the market it will shoot to the upside. So we'll leave it here. From there, because of this is our resistance, we know that we sell the market at the resistance. You need to catch the price at the support, because of once you are buying the high, the market is going to sell. Once you are selling the lower, the market is going to buy. Let's not make vice versa. If you fail to catch the entry here, you must stay away. Let the market come to you. Don't rush the market. Let's continue. So we are moving to another time frame, which is our daily time frame. I managed to break a lot of stuff here into a daily time frame, a weekly time frame, but let's move to a daily time frame. So guys, as you can see, we are into a daily. We're into a daily time frame. What's the probability and possibility? The probability and possibility is this. The price itself is given us inverse head and shoulder. First shoulder, this is our head, this is another shoulder. The market, it managed to impulse. Remember what I said. Each and every time, impulsive phase followed by corrective phase. Impulsive phase followed by corrective phase. Our probability and possibility here, there are high possibility that the price itself, it can go to this level, respected here, and the market shoot to the downside. Why, Mokosi, are you saying that? It's because of this, it's a continuation pattern. This is a continuation pattern. If the market itself, it will come back to this level, break it, this level, we'll be expecting what? The price to shoot. The price to shoot. To where? To our resistance. This is going to be our target. But once the market it fail to broken that level, we'll be expecting the price to shoot to the downside. What we need to look at, we need to look at are the pattern is completed. Let's move to H4. Remember, H4 is mainly used for the continuation pattern or the reversal pattern. That's the purpose. While we are moving to H4 time frame, there are some other patterns, there are some other zones that cannot be seen on the daily. But just to move to that time frame, we're gonna realize the things that we didn't realize before. Let's move. So guys, as you can see, we are into H4 time frame. We are going deeper into a level that you cannot understand if you didn't start with the video. To catch us is not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. So guys, as you can see here, it's an uncompleted pattern. We have a first touch. I'm not gonna count this one because of it's a double bottom. Within the double bottom, this one, it was a descending pattern to push where? The price to the downside. While we have what? A double top, which is the M formation. So we have a first touch at the resistance trend line. We have a second touch at the resistance trend line. At the support, we have a first touch and second touch. That's why I'm saying the pattern is not completed. So we are waiting the pattern to be completed. The probability and possibility of this, high possibility that the price itself, it can create something like this. Tap to this level, fail to tap to that one, and the market shoot to the upside, and the price went back and came back to this level, and we shoot the market to the downside. Later on, we're going to say we have a 1, 2, 3 touches. Within the pattern that we have, because of if we can look at, we have the pattern within the pattern. We'll be saying first touch, second touch, and the third touch. First touch and second touch, and the third touch. The fourth touch is a breakout. It will depend again if the market, it created something like this again. I'm giving all the side. I don't want you guys to say that, no, because you didn't tell us. This is what we have. And the price shoot to the upside. Later on, we're going to say we have what? We have a first touch, a second touch. The third touch is a breakout. We have a first touch and the second touch, which is the double top. And then the completed pattern, the major pattern, we have a first touch, second touch, and the third touch. We'll be expecting what? The market to push to the downside. And then at the major support trend line, first touch, second touch, the third touch, it will be a breakout. But if the price itself is going to fail to broken this level, yes. But let's go to another time frame. Go to another time frame so that we can able to realize the things that we didn't realize on the H4 but can be realized into H1. Remember, H1 is main used for the entry point, the risk entry or the reduced risk entry. So this is what we are expecting. This is our probability and possibility. It's not like I'm predicting what is going to happen. It's just I'm just showing you the probability and possibility of top-down analysis. It's a concept, guys. It's very powerful strategy because of you are going deeper into a level that they didn't reach. Remember, we are not using the levels. The levels are for boys. We are following the dimension, the highest level. That's the expectation. You will be buying at the third point, but you need to wait the market to react into this level. Guys, I'm out. I'm out. It just I won't go to my book because of I will be exposing the things that I'm not supposed to be exposed. I'm out, guys. Mokhosi JPY, this is your mentor. Make sure you like, you subscribe. Shaya bafethu, shaya. I'm out. I'm out. The JPY, it's really out. I'm out. I'm leaving you guys. Sharp.